Well, it all comes down to this. The final match of the season. Grade 1 Grand Final here live from KCC in the KCC Morning League. Sky Warrior Marvels and the IC All-Stars. You can see on screen the IC All-Stars won the toss. Deciding to have a bat, Maran Khan and Nitin Bansal out there in the middle with Devin Bajetta back into the side for the Sky Warriors. And taking the ball. A few changes for the Sky Warrior Marvels. We'll run through the playing list. We're ready to get underway. 40 overs remain in the 2025-26 season. In the heat at KCC. Devin to Maran. Oh, fine. That's going to be 4. Good way to start. Change of umpires from this morning's Grade 2 Grand Final with Atif Hussain out there now. As always at square leg, and soon to be at the bowlers will be Imran Arif. Straying down the leg side to start with from Devon. And a forward prod to Vashishta and extra cover. And bump ball out. They've got a deep mid wicket and a long on in place for Devon. Wrapped on the pads. Get a thigh pad at the back there. That's a good ball. A couple of comeback balls after the boundary. And full, way too wide unfortunately. Getting the new ball to swing away. Keeps getting hotter here at KCC, but to start with at least, there's a slight breeze, which we did not have in the Grade 2 Grand Final, let me tell you. That was hard work for the teams, and congratulations to the Sunlawn Titans, who will be in Grade 1 next season. Chopped in the air, chance of a catch, and Vivan Bamini takes the catch at point. The first wicket falls. Maran Khan is out for 4. One of the changes into the squad. Good to see Vivan take a catch early on. And Devon strikes in his first. Down low, got the body set early. And a celebration similar to the ones we see from Anka Vashishta from Devin Vajetta. That's the old cross-arm celebration. Early wicket means Ricky Singh coming to the crease in the first over. Must apologise, I was calling him Rocky yesterday. Well, there's a Rocky Singh and a Ricky Singh. We had a Rocky Singh in the Grade 2 Grand Final. We had a Ricky Singh in the Grade 1 Final. I am easily confused. Myra Baloch with me as always in the KCC Morning League broadcast. Last day of the best league ever, she says. 2 balls left still of the first. Made a change in the field. They put Vashishta into slip. They brought Long on in. Staying with the deep mid wicket and a deep backward square for Amninda. Must be getting close to the end of the season. Struggling with words. And a swat. Oh, a good diving effort from Nanood Shah. But they'll get off for a single. And Amninda will get off the mark. Now Nitin Bansal, who hasn't faced a delivery, gets the final one. Bunker just making Shale come a bit squarer. Oh, need to re-bowl that one. That's a no ball. That has landed on the turf pitch. Prodigious outswing. That's the nicest way to say that one. So a free hit. Nice way for Nitton to perhaps get off the mark here. Cannot change the field. He's got a lot of space on that leg side. Drops it in short, and a little toe poke up in the air. It should be taken. Doesn't matter if it's taken or not. They'll get through for one. End of the over. What's going on in the Grade 1 Grand Final? 8 for 1 after 1, the IC All-Stars. Vashista to bowl over number 2. Going to head back to the KCC match centre and have a look at the stats. Vashista is a chance to take out 3 awards post-game today, up and over the top of mid-wicket. And it's going to split the gap between Patwar and Shale. Vashista, who can't be caught for the best bowling of the season in Grade 1. Already got 12 wickets. It's wayward to start his first here. Oh, swing and a miss this time from Nitton. When we get to the batting innings, we'll say it again. Vashista needs 62 runs today to take the batting award away from Maz Muhammad. So little games inside of a game, inside of the grand final here at KCC. And I can tell you that I see All-Stars here looking for a little bit of an upset. I'll tell you why. Even though they were top of the table, probably the best team all day. Oh, that's in the air. Oh, it got into the hands and then parried over for 6. Uncharacteristic from Shale Shah. I thought that was obviously going to be a wicket. What happened to the safe hands of Shale Shah? He had to jump up for it, but he got it in both hands and it just... Here we go. Ran in a little bit too far. Off it went. Well, this is a good over for the All-Stars. A little leading edge to Vivan at point. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. 20 for 1 after 2. Now I was talking about the upset that the IC All-Stars could do. Last year's champions were the Sky Warriors Avengers over the Sky Warrior Marbles. The year before that, the champions were the Sky Warrior Marbles. The year before that, the champions were the Sky Warriors Marbles. So you have to go back to the 21-22 season for when a Sky Warriors team has not won the Grade 1 KCC Corporate Morning League trophy. That was the Teleshop Indians who beat the Sky Warrior Marbles. So the Sky Warrior Marbles, in fact, have featured in the last 8 grand finals in Grade 1. Devon Bajetta, Seems to be coming off a slightly shorter run up this time. Swing and a miss from Ricky. Little delay here. Could be a change of shoes for Devon. We've got a camera on that one, Myra. Maybe camera 2. Oh, there we go. Edge of camera 3. I don't think he's brought new shoes out. I get the feeling those two have just switched shoes. Nanit Shah. No offence to Devon, but I would have thought Nanit's shoes were slightly larger. Let's see when they stand up. They're not quite the same height. Somehow, I don't know what's going on there. Weird and wonderful things in grand finals, Myra. Oh, that's a good line to start with in the new shoes. Driven, and it will be Nanit Shah at mid-off to do the fielding. Hiran Patel doing the wicket keeping today, even though Khan Vajetia is in the squad. There's Hiran, just right of screen. Has it got the edge on it? Somebody thought they did. There though, just a fresh airing. So got a fly gully, point, cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, catching mid-wicket and a deep forward square and a deep backward square. Oh, and there's the leading edge. Khan will do the fielding. Calls a catch it. Has he got enough on it though? I think he has. It's into the dugout for a big maximum. Ends the string of dots. Runs-wise, it's a good start here for the All-Stars. Losing the early wicket, but the fight back. And scoop, hasn't got all of it. Nanit can't get there. Just gets it on the bounce with one hand. Run through the playing 11 for both teams as the over comes to an end. Halfway through the power play, All-Stars 29 for 1. The Sky Warriors Marbles team today led by Ankit Shah, Mok Shah, Anka Vashista, Khan Vajetia, Nanit Shah, Shail Shah, Neil Patwa, Devon Bajeta, Vivan Bamani, Binoy Modi and the wicketkeeper Hiran Patel. For the All-Stars today, Captain Vikyat Kapoor, Ricky Singh out there in the middle on strike. Maran Khan come and gone. Nitin Bansal at the non-strikers end. The wicketkeeper will be Kanwar Deep, Gil Singh, Abhimanyu Gunnison, who played yesterday, Roshan Yadav, Akash Yadav, Gurbej Singh, Akshi and Vansi, the two India club female players coming into the squad today, replacing Athava Bisht and Niket. Some changes to both squads as Ankor continues. He was a little loose in his first, by his standards especially. It's a better start to the second over for him. That's powerful from Singh, going straight. Some grand final nerves here for Vashishta. Rare to see him bowl 8 deliveries and go for 15. Oh, and this time the fresh airy got it to kick up as well with the wrist spin, didn't turn back in. A lot of bounce. Flat bat through an open mid-on, out to long on. And want a deep square leg. And Shail Shah going to mid-wicket, almost around at the Kowloon Dairy for Bansal. Swatted. 2 onto it quickly. Oh, now this is a top edge. Kambajedia is trying to get there, gets fingertips to it, but in the end, just couldn't make the ground. Definitely got an edge, definitely got fingers to it, so you put it down as a chance. Bansal gets a life on 11. I don't know if Hiran didn't pick this up or Khan caught him off, because it's closer to the keeper than it was to where Bajedia came from. In the end, it's a 1. That's Nani Char to bowl over number 5. When did we do the Sky Warrior Marvels game? Was it Tuesday? Seems so long ago. I know nobody wants to hear about my complaining, but this is the 29th cricket match I have commentated in May. It is, what's the date? May 29th. That's a game a day I've averaged. And then 2 of those were 50 over matches. Anyway, there's my complaint done. Nanit Shah to Nitin. A bit of bottom hand through point. I want a deep backward point now, right near our broadcast. And that's exactly where this one goes, but that said, had Vivan stayed where he was, he would have taken that catch. That said, would Nitin have played that stroke had Vivan been in the circle? Probably not. I'm glad there's no left-handers in, because we've got 2 targets on the driveway now. It's going a stump or 2 down leg.
Thank you very much.
Tidy start from Nano. A bit full that time. Oh, it almost hold out there to, I think it's Patwa having to chase it down in the end. My binoculars out, my old man eyes. It was almost an incredible catch because it dropped on his toes and he actually got a hand down on it. Sort of the half chances not holding out at the moment for the Marvels. That's up and over, and that's headed towards the little red tractor. Yep, right into the little red tractor slot. Myra's getting into end of season mode. Constantly repeating that it's the final game. It is the final game. It's the grand final. It's our fourth game in 2 days. Oh, this is up over the top of Shale's head. I thought Shale was still out in the deep. He was not. So that's where that ball went. Back-to-back fours. Started tidy, then got taken for 11. After 5, All-Stars 46 for 1, Myra. You've just got to remember, with these double headers, the beautiful KCC catering at the innings break, where we get the sandwiches. We get breakfast normally, which is lovely with some croissant. But for these lunchtime games, we get little finger sandwiches. Yummy. That's what you get if you make the finals at KCC. One over left of the power play. It's going to be a change in bowling. It's going to be the captain, Ankit Shah, to finish off the power play. Umpire Imran Arif takes the hat. Oh, big full toss to start with. Oh, Bansal is not going to be happy with himself on that one. That should have been put up onto Jordan Path and hit the person with that very loud leaf blower up there. In the set, it's a dot. That's better length from Ankit. It's going to get a bigger result for Bansal because he's going to find a single. Goes aerial. They do have a long on. They don't have a long off though. And in the end, saves 3. Knocked Shah out there. He's moved around a bit. He was at deep forward square for much of the power play. Now he's out at long on. Well, I was about to say it's been a tidy start from Ankit, and I didn't even have to say the words to curse him. Just the commentators thought curse. Which is a bit rude. I should stop thinking. Now, this is a chance. No, over the top. No hands on this one from Shah. That's a big 6. Bansal moves to 20. Brings up the half-century too for the All-Stars and brings up the half-century partnership. All done in style. And the maximum 50-run partnership of 31 deliveries after the first wicket fell on 5. Tries it again. Does it again. This one's bigger. Bansal now all of a sudden, after 2 balls, has gone past Ricky. Saying this is going to be a fun game. I agree, because there's big hitting in both sides. Chop out. Once again, the first half of the over was tidy. The second half expensive. Power play done. I see All-Stars going at 10.33. They're 62 for 1. Chop out for a single. I think he's inside edge that down onto the ground through to Helen. Moment, Sky Warrior Marbles are struggling to just get a smallish over. Dots and ones. They're starting with dots and ones. Oh, big thick edge. There's 4. And that happens. Even if it's not deliberate, it goes to the boundary. Oh, you don't see that often, do you? Look at that, Myra, on the screen. Amninder Singh, 28 off 18. Nitin Bansal, 28 off 18. They haven't scored the same boundaries, though. So there isn't. It isn't completely symmetry, but moment they're both going at the same rate, and that's going to be a matter of 4 or 6. One bounce 4. Straying onto the pads of Amninder. And he just plonks it away to the short boundary, backward a square. Oh, full toss, just below waist height. Still find the single. One ball left to the 7th. Still going at over 10s here, the All-Stars. A little prod outside off from Bansal, misses it. End of the over. 10 runs coming from the 7th. 72 for 1, the IC All-Stars. Anchored to continue. The captain went for 16 in his first. Lots of water being run out whenever possible. We will have a drinks break in this match every 10 overs. Are we getting acclimatised, Myra, as Ankit comes in? Oh, big straight drive. Oh, big straight drive for 4. Pick the gap between long on and long off. That's the same. We haven't complained about how hot it is yet. Yesterday we were complaining a lot. Today, not so much. I think it was hotter in the Grade 1, Grade 2 final. Just because there's a breeze. I'm going to go check the temperature though. Oh, can't bowl there to Ricky. Once again, there's one of those ones that you're lucky it didn't go for 6. 30.8 in Jordan, 71% humidity. Sunny periods, says the HKO. There's barely a cloud in the sky. It's sunny. No period. Oh, chop out towards the little red tractor. Aminda Singh in a mood. 45 off 23. Don't even have time to go check the real fuel. We'll go check how Ricky did yesterday, though. I feel like he's carrying on. Let's go to the match centre and look at yesterday's match and the results. Soft hands. Vivian picks up and throws. The throw just a little wide. Yeah, Ricky came in at 5 yesterday in the game against HSBC and belted a 39 off 28. Calls a catch. Who's catching that one? Someone in the swimming pool. Massive over. Another big one. Ankit Shah has gone for 35 off 2. After 8, all of a sudden, the All-Stars are going at 11.38. They're 91 for 1. Shal Shah. He's still rocking the Johnny shirt. So Shal Johnny Shah. I think that the way you look at his shirt and it's got Johnny on it, that hairstyle from Shale, it screams Johnny. He looks like a Johnny. All right, Johnny Shah. He's going to be bowling to Ricky. Drops it in too short to start with. He's gone for 6 off his first ball. Shale. Thought perhaps a little bit of fatigue might have set in, given that the IC All-Stars had to play yesterday's midday match. But that's a half century for Amninder Singh. He's going at a strike rate of 200, 52 off 26. Does it again, but might get cut off by Anchor there. Keeps it to 1. 8 fours and 2 maximums. Maximum again bringing up the milestone. Poor old Nitin has just been down the other end. Stuck on 34. He wants to join the party. And I think he hasn't got the back foot down. Thought I saw a nod from umpire Atif, but looks like he's going to be safe in the end. Had the back foot planted. I just thought the back heel came up. I'm not sure this angle is going to help me much. Anyway, back live. Oh, and this is going to go for 6 as well. Oh, the trees managed to keep it in beside the ground just. 100 up. Myra, these milestones. The 50 came up with a 6. The 50-run partnership came up with a 6. Amninder Singh's 50 came up with a 6, and the 100 runs up with a 6. 104 for 1. I'm going to have to go check the records and see what the biggest score this season was, because All-Stars are looking to go big in the grand final. Talking a big, there's another 6. 3 maximum to round out the 9th. How many came off that over, Myra? 19. 110 for 1 after 9. Right, let's have a look at the biggest scores. The Strikers scored 267. Oh, I was glad I wasn't here for that day. You were here. That was when I flew to Japan on the 7th of May. We got anything bigger than 267 this season? Scrolling all the way back to 2025. No, that was the biggest score of the season. 267 by the Strikers. Hey, Myra. Another milestone came up with a maximum. 50-run partnership, 50 runs for Amninda, 50 runs for India Club, 100 runs for India Club, 100-run partnership, all brought up with maximums. Bringing the big guns to the grand final of Grade 1 KCC Corporate Morning League. Aaron Bush and Myra Baloch with you for the final time this season, till we come back in September and do the 26-27 season. I am sure Myra will have 3 months off and remember her love of the greatest league in the world. Yeah, we all love that 4:45 alarm. Fabulous. 3 months of sleeping though. We'll be fine. Anchor Vashista to take us to the drinks break. I'd say he's been expensive, but everyone's been expensive so far for the Marvels. None for 17 off his first 2. And gets a wicket. That's massive. The 100-run partnership. There's the celebration. A little muted after a 100-run partnership. Ninda departs for 53, and we will take a drinks break as we're in the 10th over. And we'll replay, and then we'll duck off and have a cool drink. Roll the fingers over it onto middle and off, middle and leg. Well, 2 down now, the India Club. We'll have a drinks break, and when we come back, we'll have a new batter at the crease with Nitin Bansal on 46 not. Sydney batter to the crease will be Akash Yadav, who got himself a golden duck yesterday in the semi-final. He'll be hoping to do slightly better. Well, he's not going to get caught at mid-wicket like he did yesterday because there is no mid-wicket. They're all out in the deep. Deep square, long on. Two cars to aim at. Goes offside to get off the mark and make sure he doesn't get a golden duck today. There's two vans. Get Myra after this delivery to point out the targets for the left-handed Akash Yadav. Oh! And the finger goes up. A lot of thought put into it. That's the end of Bansal. 2 wickets falling in and over. Wow, Anka Vashishta screaming ahead on the wickets for the tournament. He's up to 14 now. Next best is 9. A little pressure on now with the Yadavs out in the middle, new to the crease this over. I did say that none for 17 off 2 was very un-Vashishta-like. This over's 2 for 1 with 1 ball left. Back to his best, trying to get the Sky Warriors back into this match. They don't want to be chasing 250. They do have the batting lineup to chase it, but just added pressure, batting second in the heat. Well, that one wasn't the usual anchor. Keep your bat in the crease because Aki was in the crease. Oh, it's kind of how Akash got out yesterday. Go back for 2. Roshan will get off the mark. 2 for 3 coming off the 10th, halfway through the innings. I see All-Stars 113 for 3. Moksha to bowl over number 11. First bowl for him today. Field spread very wide for the left-handed Akash, who goes along the ground. They have protection with Vivant out in the deep. 3 vans to aim at now, Myra. We're on that camera there. You can see 3 vans in danger. To the left-handed Akash, he's at the non-strikers end, fortunately. Saw it this morning. It's not really a day of twos, is it, Myra? A little too warm to be running 2s and 3s. Okay, Myra's saying she doesn't recommend the singles either. Just hit 4s and 6s. That's solid morning league plan. At the moment, Mox is bowling his lines and just giving up singles. So they've got the 2 Yadavs. They've still got Gurbaj Singh to come. Young Abhimanyu Ganesan. And they're 2 female players. Fancy. Akash. The captain, Vikyat Kapoor. Must be somebody else coming. Does that give me 6 players? Sticking. Mox bowling good in this first over. Though I've said that before, haven't I? I've said the start of the over, it's very tidy. And then chaos ensues. But the 2 chaos have departed. Nitin and Ricky are out. And at the moment, these 2 are just looking to start a new partnership. I did it. I did it, Myra. I cursed the over. That said, I did not bowl that short. Mox did. And it got what it deserved. 6-3 square. He's pulled the length back too far to Roshan. And he picks up his first boundary. They can't find that ball. It's going to take some time to recover. Okay, we have a ball. 1 ball left on the 11th. And that's the better length work to do for Shishta through the Kowloon area. He gets there, picks up and throws, but Akash very fast between the wickets. Allows a second. So in the end, 11 runs coming from Mox's first. After 11, India Club 1, 2, 4, 4, 3. That's a good point from Myra. The left-right combo means running in and out for the field, some more work. And every time they take a single, the field's got to take a single in and out. Yeah. So, to be fair, it's only the youngsters that have to come in and out. Vivan goes in and then out to deep square leg, and the puddler goes in and out to now point. And we can do it again on the arm. White throw, there's no backing up. So, single. A lot of responsibility on young Vivan when he's out at deep square leg. He's in charge of protecting the cars and the bands from damage. Not that Akash has gone leg side through square too much. Oh. That's a dot. 5 runs to round out Anchor Fashista's spell. He's got 2 for 25, but he's bowled out. After 12, All-Stars 129 for 3. Nice little punch out to extra cover. They take wickets in hand into the final 5 overs here. All-Stars can go big. And a little flick doesn't carry one bounce out to Puddler. Well, Mara's just come back after putting the other internet cable on ice. And I think Devon Burgett is coming back into the attack. Because guess what he's doing? Changing shoes. Not with Nanli Shah this time, but with Binoy Modi. You know, what is up with these shoes? That's a very valid question. Again, Binoy Modi, no offence to Devon, is a fair bit taller than Devon. So he's, I don't know how you bowl in someone's shoes that are the size or two bigger. Let's find out. And I'm more to the point, how does Binoy Modi fit into Devon's shoes? The taller you are, the bigger you are, the bigger your feet, the bigger your hands. Yes. I mean, some people have large feet, but maybe that's Devon. trouble. That one, not at all where Akash wanted to go. And out 3 mid wicket in the end. Scoop out towards the Kowloon Dairy. Shale has been uncharacteristically sloppy in the field. Just let that one go through. He got there, had the body there, and it's bobbled out of his hands and over the ropes for 4. Off the first 3 of the 14th, moving towards the 150 mark now. Oh, fresh airy as Devon zips it past the outside edge. Point for a single again, rotate the strike. It's all happening. It's too hot. Computers are dying. Audio back now. It was a bit dodgy there for a while. I just had a check. Not sure how long it was dodgy for. Apologise. That's in the air. And Shale Shah's not going to get there. He's just not having fun out there in the field today. I agree. No, you didn't miss. That's not a drop catch. I'm just saying he's been peppered after that drop catch to start with. 2 missed fields and now one that just won't hole out, going out to the Kowloon Dairy for 4. They are the cows of the Kowloon Dairy cow corner getting peppered. I think we saw more 6s out that way yesterday though. Still plenty of time in this Grade 1 match. 5.4 overs left of the All-Stars, and then Sky Warriors chasing what might be a very big score here. But you need 200 plus against the Sky Warrior Marvels, you'd suggest. 45-run partnership now between Akash and Roshan. Make it 46. Yep, thank you for Window of the World on YouTube dropping by and letting me know about that glitchy audio, which we haven't had in broadcast here for a couple of years. It's very confusing. Got it fixed. Thank you. And you can drop into the comments and let me know anytime. Oh, that's 6. Just a flick off the pads from Roshan. He's paralleling along here. 36 off 21. Just looking through the comments. Abid Khan, good luck. I see All-Stars. Oh, it's our old mate Anant Singari. It's the one in the comments. Thank you, Anant. Abid Khan going for the IC All-Stars. Anyone going for the Sky Warrior Marvels? If so, drop by into the YouTube comments and let everyone know who you're going for today. Right, 5 overs remain. IC All-Stars 165 for 3. Current run rate of 11 will get them to 220. 7 wickets in hand. I said if these two were still here at 5 overs to go, could get messy. Devon Bajetta to bowl out here. 1 for 28 off 3. Shan't mention the shoes again. "25 overs left of the season, Myra. Overs left for the season. Which means we've done 55 overs today already. Indeed. A woey woe. Indeed woe. After 80 overs yesterday as well. Here we are. Oh, now was that a chance? I think it was. You run that replay back. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? But I think... Let's just watch the replay. Oh, just short. Back live. Oh, this is a chance as well. And Binoy, he's picked that up off the half volley with one hand. Wow, that was impressive. But it's that kind of day. They've had a couple of chances that were tough, the Sky Warrior Marvels. Otherwise, the ball's just not going where they want it to go. Four balls left for Devon today. Oh, coming our way, Myra. Bang. My ears are still ringing. That hit the shed door, which is all metal. Anant says there's some anchor magic coming up in this second innings. Could be right. He's going to have to. A lot riding on his batting today. As I said, if I think he gets 62 runs today, he'll be the highest scorer of the tournament as well. This one going out through mid-wicket for a single. End of this over, Myra. Let's put the Hong Kong up, shall we? And have a look at the overs, especially with that early big hitting. Oh, danced all over the top of that one, Roshan. Almost lost his leg peg. Yesterday, neither of these two did very much. Today they're doing plenty. 60-run partnership. And the swat wide. Nanit has to come around to his right. Gets there, parries it forward. And they will run the rare double. Devon's bowled out, 1 for 36 off his 4. 16 done, 4 remains, 173 for 3. The Hong Kong. There it is. 2 massive overs, 2 19s. Makes the other ones look small, but if you count through there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 16 overs have gone for double figures. It's a pretty good way to go in the grand final. Nanit Shah is going to come back into the attack. How many's Nanit bowled, Myra? 2 overs, none for 21. Well, we're going to get a change of bat here for Roshan. He's 40 off 26. I don't like when they change the bats when they're going well. Even if it's got a little nick out of it. It just seems to be the bat that's working. And then they get a new bat and all of a sudden, edge to the keeper. We'll see. Round the wicket for Nanit. And that's 4. Full. Got the broom out. Swept away for 4 through Ford Square. Comes a long way forward, which helps him get to the fall of the ball and then just uses the wrists. And again, a little flick for 6. And that one's stuck. I don't think we get that back. We get a replacement one. Okay, replacement ball. Oh, Yorker length from Nanit gets the dot. They've already got 10 off the over. I'm going back to the real feel from AccuWeather because I'm starting to feel it getting ugly hot here. What does AccuWeather say right now? 33 degrees after this delivery. Oh, swing and a miss from Akash. Myra, you can have a guess at what the real feel is from AccuWeather here in Jordan. When it's 33 degrees, feels like the real feel is 42 degrees. But we know they always exaggerate. Apple Weather says it's 32. Feels 34. Oh, dance down the wicket. And the observatory says it's 31.5 with sunny periods. Hacked away, coverage, Anka Vashishta hiding under a tree. Started big, then pegged it back there, Nanit. 11 runs coming from the 17th. 184 for 3. Moksha Devol out here as well. None for 37 so far. Oh, valuable fresh airy. Every dot's a win when you're not going to bowl the team out. And that seems unlikely with 17 deliveries remaining and 7 wickets to get. Charge, but too wide outside off this time. Oh, this is interesting. Hiran Patel's put the lid on. He's going to come up to the stumps to Moksh, trying to keep Akash in his crease. Takes the single. Roshan now. Oh, a little pop-up one. Their breeze has disappeared again, Myra. And back to complaining. Yep, get the hand fanned out.
But it's still like
Correct. 22 and a half overs to go, Myra. 22 and a half.
just 20.
Maybe less. I'm going to play the full 20 of this innings, that's for sure. Oh, and Moksha's going to make us work harder. Pull up the scorecard there for me. Let's have a look. What's the extras at?
9.
8 wides, so that's not too bad. It's certainly better than this morning's grand final. But it's an extra 9 balls we have to commentate and broadcast. Oh, went there, reverse. And he's out. It got a little feather on it. And wow, finally the 77-run partnership comes to an end. Akash Yadav is the one to depart for 35. India Club 188 for 4. He's just managed to hit the switch hit and then scoop it up maybe off the back of the bat. Good glove work from Hiran Patel to get over the stumps and get there for the catch. Okay, 2.2 overs remain. A new batter to the crease. Certainly looks a lot like Gerbedge. Myra agrees with me. He is the tallest one of the team. Yes. If it was Vikyat, we'd also know. But it's Gerbo. He's going to face the final couple of deliveries from Moksha today. Top edge, but that's the short boundary. And sails for 6. Off the mark immediately. Did Gerbedge do something yesterday?
Yes, he did. He gave massive.
Yeah, that's what I thought. In the semi-final to get the All-Stars here. Go back and have a look at yesterday's game at the KCC Match Centre. I think he might have been the player of the match indeed. On again, back-to-back 6s. Can't bowl there. That's the end of the over. They got the wicket, but then Gerbedge is Gerbedging. 200 up with a maximum. The milestones continue. 200 for 4, 2 overs remain. And if you did miss yesterday's semi-final, in the Club All-Stars against HSBC, and Gerbedge Singh scored 42 not out. No, 42 out. I think he was out right at the end there. Run out. 42 off 13. 13 fours. Sorry, 1 4. 6 sixes. 13 minutes to go with his 13 balls. Shale Shah is going to bowl the penultimate. What's Shale's figures so far, Myra? Oh, he went for 19 off his first over. Anka Vashista's just giving Shale Shah some tips off screen. There they are, having a chat. As I said, went for 19 off his first. Can't afford to do that here. Roshan still out there. What's he up to? 41 off 27. Oh, another van survives as it departs. Okay, Shale Shah, Roshan. Oh, now this could be out. No, it's not. It's going to fall in the middle of nowhere where they don't have a mid-on. That kind of innings for the Sky Warriors Marvels. And they've got a mid-on in place. There'll be a top edge over the top of their heads. They have a long on in place. It'll top edge to mid-on. Right. This is the danger man now for the Sky Warriors Marvels. Gerbedge Singh. Strike rate of 600. Pulls away. And will get cut off for just a single. I wondered if in the second innings we get to see the patented Neil Patwa look-away 6. Remember those ones? Oh, high on the bat. Again, this floats over the top of Shale's head into no man's land. Oh, fresh airy from Gerbedge. Well, this is... No, I can't say it. I was going to say this is a much tidier over from Shale. I thought Imran was going to take the hands up and I'll get the blame, but it's a dot. You can't ask for much more in the 19th when a team's over 200. To this bowl, 3 singles so far. Fires it in. High in the bat. Okay. Well, that was expected anyway. As Gerbedge smashes his third 6 of the innings, moves to 19. 1 over remains. AC All-Stars 209 for 4. Nani Cha gets the death over. Just looking back at the stats, last time these two played, I see ALLSTARS got the victory with the Marvels batting first and being bowled out in the 150s. Now, has that got the legs? It doesn't. It's gone straight up to square leg, and the captain can't take a catch there as it just dropped on him. Again, I'd say you'd probably be looking straight in the sun, being midday, but another chance goes begging. Thank you, Myra, for finishing my sentence. Oh, the heat delirium starting to kick in. Looking forward to the innings break. A little refresher. I'm starting to waffle. More than I normally do, that is, in morning league. Dot. You know Gerbedge is going to get hold of one at some point, so you've got to try to keep it out of his arc. It's probably the best spot to do it. He's so strong on the leg side. You have to try to guide it just along the tram line. Not give him a chance to go across the line. Like that. That's not going to be caught. Oh! How did he catch that inside the ropes? What a brilliant effort, Neil Patwa. I thought that was just a little flick six, and all of a sudden, Patwa's come around, taking the catch. And that's the end of Gerbedge. He's out. What did Gerbedge get? I'll see it on the screen in a second. We've seen that so many times that it just carries and keeps on going. It just went straight up and 19 off 8. Another blistering knock, but 3 balls left. Abby Gunnison to the crease at number 7. No time to get your eye in, young Abby. I'm going to put a deep third back and bring mid off to the circle. Maybe trying to get Abby Manu to drive over the top of the infield. He certainly does that, but he misses it all. Correct, 2 balls.
Thank you.
Now, this has gone up in the air. This could be a catch as well. Right on the ropes, getting underneath it. Who's out there? Is that Moksh? He's managed to try to catch it with his belly. Or is it Devon? No, Devon's at mid-on. It only went for 1 though, so... And that doesn't hurt. Does bring Roshan Yadav back on strike. He's got a chance. He needs a maximum to get his 50. He's given it a red-hot go through the Kowloon dairy. Oh, he's done it off the final delivery. Roshan Yadav picks up a half century, a 50 not off 31 as we go into the innings break here at KCC in the Grade 1 Grand Final. Oh, you like to see it. Last ball, needed 6 to get his 50. Hits a 6 to get his 50. Out with the Cows. Let's have a look at the batting and bowling card, shall we, Mara, before we go hide in the cool of the swimming pool pavilion. There it is. No start for Maran Khan today, but good runs otherwise. Getting Bansal with a 46, a half century to Ricky Singh, 53 off 28, 35 for Akash Yadav, 50 not for Roshan right at the end, and a handy little 19 off 8 from Gerbedge Singh. 9 extras, total 217. Bowling card, please, Mara. Nope. There we go. Finally, computer's getting too hot. Wicket for Devon Pajetta today, 1 for 36. 2 for Anka Vashishta, 2 for 25 off 4. The pick of the bowlers, as always. 1 for 40 for Nanit and 1 for 53 for Moksha. So we're in the innings break here at KCC in the grand final of Grade 1 for the Morning League. When we come back, Sky Warriors, if they want to be crowned 2025-26 champions, will need 218 for victory. Join us then. Welcome back. Innings break done in Grade 1 Grand Final. IC All-Stars up against the Sky Warriors Marvels. Aaron Bush with you alongside Myra Baloch with Khan Bajetia to open the batting for the Sky Warriors. Neil Patwa at the non-strikers end. Gurbaj Singh to take the new ball. 218. That's the equation. Sky Warriors less than that. 216 or less, it'll be a India Club All-Stars victory. And 217 means we'll do a super over. Right, and the season all comes down to this. 20 more overs to decide the winner of Grade 1. Tip and run early. Akshay cover point there. Bansi at backward point. Oh, almost a fly gully really. Akash is going into point, and they want a wideish deep third and fine leg, bringing square leg inside as well. A little short. One bounce to Akash this time. I'm not sure who got sent back to deep third, but they'd be the happiest person on the ground because they get to go into shade. Everyone else is in the sunshine. Oh, fine leg, I should say. Who's now got to get out of the shade because they're doing fielding right now. They want a deep point for Khan. It's guided down to deep third. And again, work to do for Vancy at third. Gets the one hand down. They'll run on the little fumble. Back for two. Final delivery of the first. Was there an edge there? There was. Patwa departs for three. Gurbaj gets the breakthrough in the first. Sky Marvels after one. 5 for 1. Just dropping into the YouTube comments while Anka Vashishta comes to the crease. He'll be at the non-strikers end. Sweet Jane, 63.85. All the best, Khan. Well, he's out there in the middle. Right there on screen, in fact. Job to do for the Sky Warriors Marvels, joined by their leading run scorer in Anka Vashishta, as I head back to the KCC Match Centre. And go back and calculate how many runs Anka needs to go to the top of the table. Maz Muhammad, 345. Anka Vashishta, 284. So 62 runs to go top of the batting table, to go with his top of the bowling table. Abby Manu-Gannison over number 2. Bajetti on strike, gets a full one, pokes straight to mid-wicket. I'm going to run on the fumble. And this is the big wicket for the All-Stars. If Anchor gets going, could be game over. Get him early. And like many of the very good batters around who score big, he will probably give you a half chance. Maybe not a full chance, but the half chance you have to take early on. Otherwise, he can go very big very quickly. Oh, you can't bowl there, Abby Manu. As Myra was pointing out, it's coach versus student, and student gets punished by coach for 6. A little bit of grand final nerves perhaps from Abby. Big full toss right on the pads. The shortest of boundaries at KCC. Anchor starts with the maximum. Brings the length back. They know how strong he is through square, so they have a deep square leg that keeps that to a single. I think it's Roshan out there, is it? Long way away. Who is it? That's a good point. Roshan is at midpoint. Who is that out there then? I think it is Maran. Maran Khan at deep square. Staying out there for Khan. And he pokes it back with a square. Abby Manu wanting to bang it in, but these two are very good on the leg side. You have to be very careful. Bowling short to them. Of course, pitching it up can also cause issues. Oh, that's a much better delivery from Gannison. They need to go at 11s. They've got 12 off this over already. And inside the power play, there's not much future bowling short. Deep third, deep square leg. Of course, the over pitch could go back over the bowler's head as well. It didn't go over the top, so he's going to get cut off from being 4 by Roshan at mid-off. End of the over, a couple of dots to round it out. 12 off it, 2 done. The Sky Warriors marvels, 17 for 1, needing another 201. Oh, bottom edge. Didn't carry. That's not the half chance, but wasn't far away from a chop on as well. Of course, Anchor would know all these players at India Club very well, where he coaches. Comes down, gets it on the toe. Long way down the pitch there. But a couple of dots at the moment. Gerbedge has Anchor's measure. That's 4 dot balls in a row for the team. Putting a little bit of pressure on early. Oh. That was rather wide. It's probably fortuitous. It was short. It was in the arc. Anchor might have cut away and tried to attack the 2 vans parked on the driveway. That one's a legal one. Outside off. Oh, full toss. Gets away with it. Long off in place to go with the deep square. So far, no runs off the bat this over. And again, maybe Manu mid-on. Keeps that to a dot. Had no maidens today. This one's not going to be one either because it's got the wide, but it's probably going to be as close as we've seen today to a maiden. Will be just the wide coming off the third, halfway through the power play. Marvel's 18 for 1, needing another 200 at 11.76. Just the one over for Abhi Manu at the moment. Going to the spin of Roshan Yadav in over number 4. Kanwa with the gloves on comes up behind the stumps. Shuffling the field more and more. Well, they've got a deep mid wicket and a long on. Square leg. A fly gully, backward point, point. Cover, extra cover, mid off. It seems like I see All-Stars are thinking Kampajetti is either going big on the leg side or going to edge off somewhere on the offside, and almost does the latter off the first delivery. They shuffle around a bit more. Fancy into a tighter backward point. There's a bit of a gap between the fly gully and backward point now. That goes up over the top of the offside then. Ricky with the chase down. Won't make the boundary, and they'll just take one. Said it before, Myra, we'll say it again. Not the weather to be taking twos. That said, current run rate of 5.7 is suboptimal. Need to get the skates on at some point. Gives himself room, but just swats it forward of point. Akash cuts it off before Akashi can. Akshi and Akash. That's not going to cause me any dyslexia issues, is it? Right, gets through Akshi for 4. Too wide from Roshan. Anga takes full advantage. Tries to go through again. A little fumble from Akash this time, but no run taken. And miss hit again. The Ucks combined to keep that to a dot. 5 runs coming from the fourth. 23 for 1. Just rotating as Abimanu comes back in for a second over. Short, swatted, 4. I feel like we've mentioned this before, Myra. Can't be bowling short to these two. I did mention that, didn't I? I'm not going insane in the heat. Put the deep square a little backward now, trying to cut that one off. Went the full one, but went the full one down leg. That's the better length. That's where to bowl and give the batters room to swing. Tough length to bowl, of course. You miss it, it's either a full toss or a half volley. That deep square leg's decided to go backward square just to find some shade. Manan Khan out there. High in the bat, trying to pull it away. Well, that one was short of a length and almost caused the miss-hit catch, but not quite. This is what he did when he went for some runs in his first over, though. Fought back well. Get the dots stringing along. Run rate required up over 2 a ball. Oh, had him dancing there. Pagetti had looked back and was wondering, ooh, did I lose my leg stump? Not quite. There's the Yorker length again, crunched. Ricky Singh at extra cover. Keeps the dots rolling on. Chief Analyst Mara Baloch says too many dot balls at the moment for Sky Warriors Marvels, and she'd probably be right as the run rate required continues to grow. Swing and a miss. So I went for a boundary with that short delivery to start with, but after that, pretty good. 5 dot balls to round it out. 5 done. Marvels 28 for 1, needing another 190 at 12.67. And there's perhaps the half chance. So it sailed over the top of Kapoor's head. Had Gurbaj Singh been at backward square, a little bit taller, might have got a hand on it. Maybe not. Back live. Cuts that one straight to Vancy and backward point. Backs away. Yeah, Gunnison doing very good fielding. Got Gerbadge out at long on. Still got the deep mid wicket as well. That one's going towards the dairy, but a chance for Singh. The sliding catch is taken. That's the end of Bajetia for 12. What a catch that was. Roshan gets his first. Marvels lose their second on 33. Shah Shah comes to join Anka Vashishta with the team. A little bit of bother. 33 for 2 in the power play. 1 ball left of said power play. Looks to play across the line immediately. Miss hit. Rounds out a good over for the All-Stars. 5 runs and a wicket coming in the 6th. Power play done. Marvels 33 for 2. At the end of the power play, I see All-Stars with 30 more runs ahead. They were 62 for 1. The captain to bowl over number 7, Vikat Kapoor, bowling to Anka Vashishta. Well, calls a catch it. Might catch it if you're on Jordan Path. Might be catching that inside the ropes, put it that way. Did fall down out of the tree. Devin Bajetia over there could have taken the catch while he's on the phone call. Picked that one up off middle. He's put it backward of square quite nicely. Too wide from Vikyard this time. Again, it's that time of the day you can look across the ground, Myra. If you look just in front of Anka's batting, you can see heat waves. The mirage across towards the swimming pool. Like the Sahara out there. The Sahara Desert with grass. Oh, uses the wrist nicely. Oh, good little back paddle from Ricky to flick that one down. Now Shale back on strike, looking to get off the mark, looking to make a mark in the grand final. Oh, right in the block hole. Good ball from Kapoor. Oh, too short. That was always going to be treated with disdain. And again, a tree saving the ball from leaving the ground. Thank you very much, KCC trees and the ground staff that have kept them there, and the typhoons that haven't knocked them down like a lot of the other ones. I digress. Another 6 for Anchor. Back live. Fires one down the leg side. Well, this is a good over for the Marvels, that is. Less so for the captain of the All-Stars. Oh, short again, and work to do. They've got the young gun out there, Abby Manu, so he does well, keeps that to 1, saves 3. I just pointed out that it's the young gun because there are certain morning league players who wouldn't have got to that ball. And 50 runs are up. Single there. Shale wanted it. Anchor wanted none of it. He'll take the strike. 18 runs. Is that correct? No. 17 runs. Myra got excited. The single that they should have taken that Anchor didn't want was logged, but it's been removed. Mninder Singh to bowl over number 8. Ricky. He was good with the bat. He got Myra awake after the game break. Was nodding off a touch, and then Ricky Singh and Nitin Bansal got Myra all up and about. Now, Anchor Vashishta on 30. 32 more to go to the top of the table. You feel like you'd need to get that score if the Marvels are going to win today. And the little scoop 6 again. This time a little bit forward of square. Same result. How many 6s has he hit now, Myra? 4. That's very nice. A textbook Anchor Vashishta across the line shot. Then goes the soft hands, but dribbles it straight to Vansi. Cut away. That's going to go donk. Donk. 4 runs. Up to 40 now for Anchor. Oh, wants to go the reverse, and it's going to go. Did he get something on that? Did get a little tickle on this one. Got time to roll through it. I just want to have a quick look. Swatted away. This one should get cut off. Oh, a little fumble. No damage done. Shah. You're just sitting back and watching all the carnage unfold. It's the final delivery again. And he's just played all over the top of that one. Waiting for the signal on this one. A leg by. Will retain strike though. Another good over for the Marvels with 16 runs coming from it. They've moved to 66 for 2. This partnership exactly half that. 33 off 13. Certainly half the runs, not half the balls faced though. Maran Khan, first over for him today. I don't want to put the mocker on him, but at the moment Shale's batting a bit like his fielding was. He's just not in the groove. It's not coming out of the middle. It's not what we expect. Yeah, you have one of those days, I guess, but there's not going to be another one because this is the last one. So you need to start finding it out of the middle or do what you did, find a single. This is actually really good glove work from Kanwa because that was yeeted down the leg side and could have easily gone for 5. No fine leg in place. And now, this is the half chance that Anchor can give you, but you don't have a fine leg in place, you don't get the catch. So it falls safely. And he moves to 46. Again, high on the bat from Shale. Good from Maran, getting onto the bat faster than they're expecting. They have put a catching fine leg inside, right on the edge of the circle. And Vancy's moved to that position. I've also got a deep backwards, a deep square, just backward of square, which is where that's going. That's going forward. No, straight through square. Cut off. I like that rickshaw at the top of screen all the time as well. It's very... No, I'll tell you why I think that's there. Because tomorrow night is the KCC cricket ball. And old Hong Kong is the theme. So I'm assuming that's a prop for the ball tomorrow night. Well, the fingers over that one, just heading down the leg side, but it's a dot. This is tidy. Just what ALLSTARS required. Just peg one back after overs of 17, 16. This one only going for 5. Dropped it in short, but could get a wicket here. No. We've seen that a bit today. Happened in the first innings as well. Miss hit, just falling safely. End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. 9 done. Marbles are going at 8s. They're 72 for 2, netting another 146 at 13.27. Ricky Singh to take us up to the drinks break. Now that looks better. That looks more like the Shale we expect to see. He has put that up on the top tier of the swimming pool pavilion and it's still there. So need a replacement ball, I'd suggest. Unless someone's going to go climb up on the outside of the swimming pool. While they get that ball, we're going to take the drinks break actually. And have a break ourselves. 78 for 6 after 9.1. Another 140 required at 12.92. I've commentated a lot of cricket in my time. We've had drinks breaks after 10 overs. We've had drinks breaks after 6 overs. We've had drinks breaks when a wicket falls in the 10th. I think that's the first time I've taken a drinks break because we've lost the ball in a netting on the top of the swimming pool pavilion. But it is done. And we can continue as the players head back out. We've got 10.5 overs remaining in this match. The final match of the 25-26 season in Morning League. And the grand final. Who will be crowned champions of Grade 1? Only 2 teams remain. And only 10.5 overs remain. 78 for 2. Another 140 required. Cut straight to Kapoor at backward point. Run rate required, creeping, over 13 at the moment. Oh, that's 6. Nobody's catching that on the rope. Fell for that once, but that one there was 100% going to go the distance and did so. So, all of a sudden, Shale starting to show what he can do. Look at where he's played that from. It is about 4 stumps outside off, and he shuffled across and managed to hit it for 6 backward of square. Meanwhile, there's a mosquito trying to bite me. Stop it. 50 partnership. Oh, smashed again. This one down towards the scoreboard. And close to the little red tractor. Not quite into the gap. Well, 50-run partnership, and all of a sudden Shale's starting to contribute. He's into up to 20 now. It's like a completely different player from the first 8 deliveries he faced. That'll be a single this time. Mara Baloch in broadcast is going slightly mad in the heat. No idea what she's talking about next to me. Fortunately for you, I've got my good lip microphone today, so you can't hear her waffle, but you are stuck listening to mine. Did you add that single in there or not? There we go. Now it's updated. 10 overs done. 10 remain. 89 for 2. Another 129. Got the run rate back down under 13 and over, but only just 8 wickets in hand. Imran Khan to bowl a second. He was tidy in his first. And starts tidily in his second. Slower ball. And eventually the finger goes up, playing across the line to the slower ball. Imran Khan gets the breakthrough. Shale Shah departs for 21. I think Shale's indicating that he got some glove on that one, but didn't hear it from the umpire, and the finger went up. So 3 down now. What was a fighting partnership comes to an end. Hiran Patel to the crease at number 5. It's a very loud appeal from long off. No one else. They'll get through for one. Was going down leg side as well, but bat involved. Heron gets off the mark. Now Anka Vasishta is really starting to become his job and his job alone. He's got more than half the runs today for the Marvels. Scoops it out, but straight to Gerbedge at long on. So only can find one. Fast one down the leg side, but be wide. Again, Kowloon was good to get across and at least get the body in the way. Looks like it's hit him in the bicep. A little poke for a single. Just when things were starting to fire for the Marvels, the wickets slowed things down again. And with 9.1 overs left, need to make decisions. Does Anka just find a single here and attack the next over? He's on 48. Oh, he's on 54. No single there. Smashes it for a maximum, brings up his half century. 54 off 29. 4 fours, 5 sixes. It's a pretty muted Sky Warriors dugout. There we go. They've finally seen the scoreboard. Nine more runs to go top of the table. 99 on the board. Of course, the batting honours is not what he's here for. He's here to win the championship. But now he'll be at the non-striker's end, at least for the first delivery of Roshan Yadav's third over. He's got 1 for 10, been tidy as well. Always difficult with these top spinners. You really need to get it out of the middle. Otherwise it goes straight up in the air. That one's along the ground. Work to do. Won't get there. 4 runs. And that was perhaps a case of... Remember when I earlier said that Abhimanyu Gunnison got to a 4 that many others wouldn't get to? That was one of those examples. I won't say who's out there. One of the older parts of the All-Stars. The veterans, if you will. Not older, just wiser. And not as quick. Oh, toe of the bat onto the stumps. Rochard's got 2. Oh, it's an unfortunate way to be dismissed, but mistimed it. And off the toe of the bat, onto the leg stump. Oh, might have even come off the toe of the bat onto the pad, onto the leg stump. As it stands, Patel departs. And now, again, some trouble for the Sky Warriors. Looks like it might be Moksha coming out to join Anka. It's Vivan, one of the other youngsters, the one who took a good catch earlier on as well. There's a whole bunch of youngsters for the Marvels today that are all wearing white sleeves. Patwa, Moksh, Vivan. This one's Vivan. Oh, wrapped on the pads high, too high. This is another tidy over from Roshan. All stars, top of the table. Only lost the one game and showing why. That's nice use of the wrist. Work to do for Archie out in the deep. Does keep that to 1. Now again, I ask the question, is Anchor going to try to farm some strike here? Or is he just going to smash a 6 like he did last over? Now he's going to try to smash a 6. That one's going out through the Kowloon Dairy for 4. No farming of the strike just yet. Again, playing it from well outside off. Up to 58. Mate. 4 more runs to get him to the top of the table in the runs this year. He'll be at the non-strikers then. Vivant will be on strike. Little flick off the hips. That's clever. Rotate the strike immediately. Interesting, with all his runs he scored, Anchor Vashishtha, he's not in the top 10 in averages for the tournament. Might be after today. Maran Khan, who's been miserly into a third. Well, that's hit beautifully. Work to do for Gerbedge, who can only palm it across the ropes for 4. That's the place to hit it. Look at that, shaking my camera. I think that's not the ball, but actually Gerbedge shaking the camera on this one. Palmed it forward and then slid into the side screen. Out of the back of the hand, they got the wicket against Shale this time in the block hole for a dot. Scoops that one out, only for a single down to Gerbedge. You are right, Myra. He is now officially, he was at 62 by the way, so he's now officially the top of the table run scorer for Grade 1 in 2025-26, going past Maz Mohammed. Maz can take pride in having the highest score of the Grade 1 tournament this year of 133 not out, an average at 69. Still tidy. 103 off 43, starting to get into the improbable zone for the Marvels today. They're going to need to start scoring 20 run overs shortly. It's already over 14 required. And there's a slower ball straight up in the air. Maran Khan gets underneath it, but then sort of misjudged it completely. And it'll be a dot. Well, the blame on that one for Maran and Maran alone. He bowled the good ball but couldn't judge where the ball was going to land. He just had to stay where he was. He hasn't got the biggest of follow-throughs. If you just stop there. He went forward, he went across. It landed exactly where you bowled it. Oh well, doesn't really matter when you're only going for 7 as well. It's another very tidy over. Roshan isn't going to bowl out here, I don't think. I'm going to bring Abhimanyu back into the attack. It's one of those things you think of, okay, the spin's doing pretty well. Continue with it. You bring the pace back, means that Anchor has to put the helmet on, which just makes it hotter and harder out there for him. Still going at a strike rate of 200. He could still do this himself, but fatigue will start to play in 33-degree heat. A very loud appeal again from deep mid-wicket this time. Not with the greatest line of sight of that one going well down leg. It is sometimes, the morning leg is much like under 11s. Everyone appeals from anything that hits the pads. Love to see it. Oh, can't bowl there. Now that one's not coming back. That's hit the PL8. Anchor Vasishta has lobbed a grenade into the barracks next door. I mean that metaphorically, if anybody from the PLA is listening on. Big chest-high full toss. The only other thing I didn't notice was that called no ball, or was it just under waist height? Just below waist height, otherwise it would have been a super expensive ball. It was super expensive anyway, because A, we've lost a cricket ball, B, we've upset the neighbours, and C, Anchor Vasishta's just gone past 350 tournament runs. Goes straight, very straight. He's not running, so he's either going to take a single or a 4. It's been good out there, Gerbedge. Working hard in the heat. Now, Vivan needs to start to motor, either find the single or find the boundary. Chewed up one too many dot balls last over. Oh, he gets a full toss as well. That's just under waist height. No, that isn't under waist height. That one's been given a no ball. So that's not great for Abby, because he's given away the no ball. They took a single, which means Anchor Vasishta gets the free hit. Here we go, free hit. And a big old scoop up. It's either 6 or they're not running for it. I think it's 6. Just enough on it to clear the ropes, and Maran Khan out there in the deep. Well, this game is not dead. 88 off 38 now. Maybe the move back to pace wasn't the best idea. Does like the pace on the bat here. Anchor. Oh, and again. Is that one staying in the ground? Yes, it is. It's still 6. With 82 runs to get here, Myra, Anchor Vasishta could give the tournament high score a nudge. Which is currently, he's already gone past Maz's total. He could go past Maz's high score as well. That said, he still needs another 52 to do that. It's a long way away. There's 82 runs available. Good comeback ball. Oh, that was out if it hit. The comedy of errors off that delivery. Rounds out the over with a bye. How many came off that over, Myra? 22 runs, just what they needed. The Marvels keep themselves in this game. 137 for 4, another 81 required at 13.5. Roshan to bowl out. 3 overs, 2 for 19. Anchor wants the cap, I think. Or is he just going to go? He's going to raw dog the heat wave. No hat, no helmet. I'd be out there in sunglasses. I'd be squinting in this brightness. And tries to pick the gap. Does pick the gap. That's beautifully placed. .38-run partnership now. And Vivan's on 3. He's got the power, but he's also got the delicacy there. Anchor. And they want to put a deep backward point in place now. The captain, Kapoor, does the duties. Don't have a deep cover or extra cover though. Oh, wanted to go with the old reversey. Good idea. I mean, no fine leg, no third, but no purchase on that one. So just goes traditional swack up over the top of the side screen, almost at camera height down there. It'll take some time to get that one back, Myra. It won't. I'm just going to get a replay on the bowling cam, see how close it went to the top of the camera. Anyway, another boundary into the 90s. And that's another 6. Up on the top tier again, but at least this one bounced back down. He's doing well keeping the balls inside the ground mostly, apart from the one that hit the PLA. Not even sure what that attempted stroke was from Anchor. Maybe trying to find the edge through slip. And this is the highest score for Anchor Vashishta this season. Going past his 84 knot. Oh, talk of 2. 2 it will be. Make the man to get to 100. There is the celebration. And a well-earned 100 of 45 deliveries. How often do you see 100 at a strike rate of over 200? It's rare. It's a feat not many in Morning League can do. Anchor Vashishta, take a bow. 100 of 45. They're 155. He's got 100 of the runs. So they can somehow manage to get the win today with another 63 required. Tell you what, if he does get there, he's going to technically win every award. We don't give all the awards to one person because so we give them to the other people. But he could possibly be top of the table in runs, top of the table in wickets, player of the final, highest scorer of the tournament, and MVP. You'd have to be a red hot chance to be MVP. So not often somebody takes all the awards. We'll be doing post-game of Grade 1 at the end. In 5 overs time, no matter what happens, somebody will be holding aloft the 2025-26 Grade 1 KCC Morning League Championship Trophy. All right, you had a quick drink. Start the next over. I was talking about Anchor, who's at the non-striker's end, off screen, resting on his bat. Gobedge back into the attack. How many has he bowled? 2 overs, so he can bowl the 16th and 18th. Squared up a touch. We'll find the single, which is all he needs to do. Vivan. I think that's Abhimanyu out at long on. Cheekily giving his own coach the hurry up, not letting him just walk through for a single. Coach might have a word about that later at training. Might be a few laps in it for Abby Manu. He's only faced 45 deliveries, so it's not like a century coming off 80 and he's been out there forever. And that's a good ball. Just physically hitting 7 4s and 10 6s. What's that? 88 runs in boundaries. In this heat, take it out of the best of us. Good Yorker length. No interest in the single this time. .62 off 27. Still needs some big overs here in the Marvels. And we might go down to the wire. Pulled the length back, and actually I reckon Anchor missed out a bit there. One that just shaped away a touch. And they're rolling the fingers over the seam. But they can't afford an over to go for just 1 or 2 here, the Marvels, for the IC All-Stars. And it'll be a big win. On the pads. Chop onto the pads, I believe. Wait for the signal. Or lack thereof. Lack thereof. Chop onto the pads for a 1. But with Anchor Vashishta out there, you cannot ask for much more from your lead bowler than an over that's only gone for 2 singles in the 16th. Vivan here just needs to try to find a boundary, really. He tries to. It's spooned up in the air. Kapoor getting underneath it. That's the top spinner. You had to watch it, and he could get run out as well. And he gets back in time. Kapoor apologises to his strike bowler, but it's still only going to be 2 singles. It's a perfect over. Yes, didn't manage to get the wicket, but might as well be the same. Because all of a sudden, the run rate required back over 15. Could be. Anchor Vashishta is getting water poured over his head. I'm not sure how much longer he can continue. He's only got 4 overs left, though. But heat stroke is a real possibility here. Just pouring the cold water over the head, down the throat, doing everything they can to keep him hydrated. 33.1. 33.0 now, says the observatory. Well, everyone gets set. Imran Khan is going to bowl the 17th. No changes, still feels like 42 according to AccuWeather. 4 overs to go, Mara. Stay with me. It's going to be a thrilling 4 overs. Final over for Imran today. Scoop with the wrists. Not going to take a single out to Akshi. Starting to get harder and harder. Maximums needed, but Imran Khan has been amazing. 1 for 22. Oh, there's another 6. I probably cursed him there. $107. Again, I don't see how it's my fault if you bowl a half tracker to Anchor Vashishta when he's in this kind of mood. That's all on Maran. He needs to get back to his line and length, maybe bowl the slower one as well. Instead, he sprays one down the leg side. It's just staying in this game. 54 of 22. We talked about that 47 run chasing grade 2. this is going to be very close to that. 54 off 3.4. Oh, now that's the ball. Absolutely nothing Vashishta can do about that apart from keep it out. This time a little wider, picks out Ricky at extra cover. Oh, and again, a chance in the deep. Catch put down. Was that Akash Yadav, who's usually an incredibly safe pair of hands, and has given Anchor Vashishta a life. I said he gives you a life way back when he came out to bat. I didn't expect that life to be given on 107, yet here we are. Yeah, do not give Anchor Vashishta a life. And they've got another life here. It's only by one bounce. Abhimanyu can't get that on the full. And Maran Khan's bowled out. 1 for 30 off 4. 165 for 4. So, we talked about that grade 2 game that we saw 2 seasons ago where 47 was chased down in 3. Well, this will break our record, Myra. Because if they can chase 53 down, it's going to be a big task. I think every over they're going to be pouring water on Anka's head. $17.67. Oh my goodness! Don't.
I never do it.
Do not 6-7 me. You're too old. Grow up. 17.67 the run rate required. Nobody over the age of 12 is allowed to 6-7 me. Abhimanyu Ganison gets over number 18. What did Abhimanyu go for in his previous over? Just scroll down there a touch for me, Mara. 22. If he does go for 22, it'll ping up his half century, but for bowling. Unbelievable. I'll tell you after this delivery. One of the winning Sunlawn Titans players this morning, Malhav Vora, has just texted me. You know what he texted me? 6-7. The rot has set in. Stop it, people. I'll block your phone numbers. That's a good start from Abhimanyu. Anchor's going to need to find bat on ball here. Oh, and he does. That's still sailing. That'll need a replacement ball, that one. That's another one. Didn't hit the construction site at the barracks, but it is in their yard. No, that's a replacement ball, Myra. I absolutely think so because I saw it come out of the ball bag. Now, a dot and a 6 to start the 18th. 47 off 16. Oh, and that's going to go for 4. $43 off 15. It's going to be tight. The problem being is that there's not really anywhere you can bowl to Anchor Vashishta where you're not going to get hit. Maran Khan figured it out the best and still got hit in that final over. I think perhaps the All-Stars have been a little scared to use other spinners apart from Roshan. That's a good dot. That means that's the pressure. Even though he's gone for 10, the pressure's now back on Anchor to try to find 10 more runs off the last 2 deliveries and keep them in this. Because they do not want to be chasing 40 in the final 2. Oh, this has gone straight up in the air. It's a chance in the deep. Madan Khan has overrun it completely. Wait for the signal. 4 or 6? Or nothing? Oh my. All right, I mean, all that carnage, it was a dot. Oh, that is going to hurt a great deal. Abhimanyu is struggling to get up. I don't think he'll be bowling anymore today. Well, he won't because he's bowled out. None for 48. 175 for 4. He's hobbling, but he'll stay out there, it looks like. That was absolutely crunched back into the boot. Good stop. Probably would have gone for 4. Right. 21.5 per over. Bimini on strike. I think I see All-Stars might just have this. Their strike bowler can keep this under 10. Then it'll be an Aussie All-Stars victory. They continue to patch up Anka Vashishta. Bring out the cold towels, tip the water over the head, do anything they can. Can he grind out another 2 overs? He's still also 17 runs shy of the highest score. 18 to take it by himself. So 3 sixes would get him the highest score of the tournament. He still gets the highest score of the tournament. Little update there, so it's 42, 21 per over required, with Vashishta on strike taking the single after striking Abhimanyu Gunnarsson's boot. Gerbedge, wrapped on the pad, well down the leg side, but a dot is just as valuable as a wicket at this point. It's going to be anything 2 or less off this next ball means it's going to be 4 a ball required, which is nearing impossible. All right, that helps. No, would he drop it a second time? Absolutely not. That's the end of Anka Vashishta, out for 119. Akash Yadav holds on the second time, and that could be the end for the Sky Warrior Marvels today. Valiant effort by one man, 119 of the team's 176. He can go rest for a little bit. And now Gurbedge Singh has got 2 for 8 off 3.2. Putting his hand up again to take player of the match, as he did yesterday. Well, starting hard, no need, but straight out into the deep. Not much running from Abhimanyu with the sore pinky toe. This game's going to grind to a inevitable conclusion at this rate, 41 off 9. It's a no ball. No, it's a wide. Put one hand out there, Imran, and then decided to add another one to it. I don't think there's going to be too many more runs coming. Gerbej has been very good with the ball today. And again, just a single out to long on. That's a very good over. Perfect penultimate over. Take a bow, Gerbej Singh. 6 more deliveries for the IC All-Stars to be crowned 2025-26 champions in the Grade 1. The captain wants to finish it off here in style. Vikyat Kapoor to bowl the final over of the 25-26 season. Oh, and it's going to squeeze for 4 here. Another 4. Every ball is only going to get them up over 200. They're going to fall 20 or 30 runs, or 20 or 15 runs short here, depending on what Naneet does. Even a 6er ball. Just needs to bowl straight. That's not a 6. It'll be a 1. And they're just strolling now. Fifan's been out there a long time for 10 deliveries. Just sitting at the non-strikers end when Anchor was going crazy. Oh, a little dance. I'll get through for a leg by. Three more balls to round out the season. It's been a long one. 9 full months starting back in September. All the way through to the end of May. Full toss 6. Or maybe 4. It might have been 1 bounce 4. Wait for the signal. I think we might have to wait for Vancy to tell us. Oh, it was 6. No, 4. I thought Vancy put her hands up there. Either way, it's a boundary. Well, it was a very loose one. Would have been a wide from Vikyat. Naneet opens the front leg. Late runs again. Another big one up over the top of the swimming pool pavilion this time. Just to make sure we have to wait a little bit longer to finish off this game. It was a good run chase from the Marvels, but that batting at the beginning for the All-Stars, 2 half centuries. Two half centuries, of 46 from Bansal, of 35 from Akash, and almost finished off the game there. Just keeping the tension going. Lost the ball, bowled a wide. We've got to get this final delivery in so we can get on to the post game and get on to the summer break. Winds up, going through the Kowloon Dairy for just the single. And it's going to be an IC All-Stars victory in 2025-26 Grade 1 KCC Morning League. Post game coming up, where we're going to present the player of the match, player of the series, batter of the year, bowler of the year. Let's see some batting and bowling cards before we get ready for that one, please. Myra. if you can, we're going to give the player of the match to Anka Vashishta. Even he was in the losing side, 119 plus wickets. Can't really say no to that. Let's have a look at the batting and bowling card. One last time for 2025-26. Khan Bajedia opening the batting, getting 12. Neil Patwar out early with 3. Anka Vashishta, 119 off 63. Chal Shah was going well with him on 21, but that's perhaps where they fell short after he fell. Pranam Patel only getting the 5 in the end. Vivan and Naneet not out, 198. Let's have a look at the bowling card. 2 wickets to Gurveer Singh, 2 to Roshan Yadav, and a single wicket to Imran Khan. Match summary, please, Maida, for the very last time. There it is, the 53, 50 and 46, getting the runs on the board for the IC All-Stars early. 217 for 5 in the end. And going to win by 19 runs. We've got post-game coming up very shortly. Join us in around 5 minutes' time. So ends another great season of the KCC Corporate Morning League Grade 1. We're going to do the trophy presentations now before we wrap up the season. And we're going to start with the Bowling Award. The best bowler in the KCC Grade 1 with 14 wickets eventually at the end of the tournament. It is Anka Vasishta. I'll pose for some photos. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on to the next award, and it's the Batting Award. And coming into the final, Anka Vasishta was 62 runs behind Maz Mohammed, but he scored 119, went past 300, went past 350, went past 400, scored 403 runs for the tournament. Anka Vasishta. Okay, let's move on to the MVP award, the best player of Grade 1. I mean, if you win the batting and you win the bowling, there's a good chance you're the MVP. So, once again, Anka Vasishta. Okay, let's move on to some awards that Anka Vasishta cannot win. First, we're going to do Player of the Final. And it was a toss-up. The 119 plus 2 wickets was pretty fabulous, but it was a bowling spell that got the job done in the end. We changed our minds eventually in the broadcast, and the player of the final goes to the India Club All-Stars, Gurbet Singh. Picked up a player of the match in the semi-final, player of the match in the final, getting the job done for the All-Stars. Let's move on to some trophy presentations, and first up, the runners-up in 2025-26 KCC Grade 1. Please come in, Ankit Shah and the team from Sky Warriors. An amazing effort from the Sky Warrior Marvels. That's the 8th consecutive grand final they have appeared in. The last 8 finals in the KCC Corporate League has featured the Sky Warrior Marvels. And they'll be back again next year. Right, one last trophy to present before we wrap up the season, and it's the big one. So, your 2025-26 Grade 1 KCC Morning League champions are India Club All-Stars. Come in, Captain Vikat Kapoor. Take a photo, then we'll bring the team in. We'll get the entire team to come in now, please.
Come on, Nakshi. Come on, Mansi. ACC champions.
I'll hop out of frame while they take the photo, then I want to hear a cheer.
I'll take one more. I'll take one more. I'll take in this one, please. Thank you. In 3, 2.
Give us a cheer, All-Stars. Congratulations, worthy winners, top of the table going into the finals and swept the semis and the finals. As the teams wrap up and head off to cool down and take some photos with the trophy. Just want to say a big thanks to KCC Morning League boss Afzal Heda for organising everything. Ashley Caddy, the Director of Cricket at KCC. Also Imran Arif, who's been umpiring here the entire time. Myra Baloch, my friend in commentary. And from Myra and the team in broadcast, this is, for the last time this season, Aaron Bush signing off.